It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy first down.
First down, here's Dak. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
26. 18. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside.
Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Formation for the Steelers.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
26.
Rodgers here off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Another Steelers first down.
Warren is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Here's Prescott, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Jace, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll throw on third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a three-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This taken from the 12. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun is Prescott. He puts some power on a deep one left. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes one defender, and this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Now start the drive with Warren. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Willie Cooker with the tackle. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with a long ways to go for a score. Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
26.
Rodgers here from the gun. Complete to DK Metcalf. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
27-yard line.
50.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 23-yard line.
319. Inside. 319.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 4th down. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first is Prescott. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Dak throwing again. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Boswell on to send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Into the hands of Pickett. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Space pass to 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
For the two-point conversion.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. 88. Stupid get.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's caught by Williams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10 now. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Fits it through the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
26.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw once more. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Gets this one to Freiermuth. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the color go for it pays off considerably. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
From the shotgun, Rodgers. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 7.
1st and 10 at the 48.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw, Rodgers. He's got Smith. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Certainly found the weak spot in coverage for that cut. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, or in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This throw is caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
58. Hey, take 26. 26.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this to...
Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. On the move, headed right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Has it downfield near the boundary. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
Get your money up. I put money down.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa.